very tragic story in the news recently. 37-year-old man killed his mother, dismembered her body, and grilled the body parts at home on a hot plate.
Transcends just tragedy. Sublimely perverse, is it not?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I didn't give it enough. I didn't lay it on thick enough. That's right.
What do you think the old man, the husband, thinks?
Well,
his young boy.
Everyone thinks about that. Yeah, everyone thinks about the poor victim, the mother, and then the deranged son. But to me, the father, that guy who has a son who killed his wife, who he doesn't have anymore.
And presumably the son uses his one phone call. Who's he calling? I'm sure he doesn't have an attorney or anything. He calls the only person around still. Now,
right. So
now
when the son
bagged the old lady.
The son's in jail now. He has to pick up the phone and call the old man, see if he can make bail, but also let him in on what happened. All right. Yeah. I wonder how that phone call would go.
Let's play it out. How about this? I'll be the son calling from the joint, making my one phone call to break the news.
All right. I'll be the dad.
All right.
He doesn't know what's going on.
All right. Let's see if Brian has some phone ringing.
Oh, yeah.
Could you do that for us?
That's what we need.
It helps set the mood.
That's right.
I'm in the joint.
That's right. Or I'm going to have to do that bring thing. No? We got nothing? All right. Bring. I'm in the shower. Bring.
You're waiting for the old lady to answer the phone.
Yeah, honey, bring. Get the phone like you always do. Bring.
I'm trying to use that phone.
Bring. Oh, Christ, where is she? Bring. She's probably out in the garden. Bring. Picking some fresh basil for tonight's dinner. Bring. Hello?
Dad?
Son?
Hey, it's Tim.
Oh, Tim, my boy. Fantastic. You're calling. It's been a while. Look, your mom's cooking up a beautiful rack of lamb tonight. She's probably getting some fresh basil from the garden. Are you coming by the house?
I only have a short time to talk. I'm in a little bit of an entanglement here. I'm actually calling from jail.
From jail? What are you doing? Visiting a friend? Some friend of yours got into trouble? You're bailing him out? You know what? Salt of the earth. You do what you can for a friend. I appreciate that.
I need to be quick because a couple prison guards are standing on either side of me, and I was wondering if actually they're here. They've arrested me.
They've arrested you?
Right.
What happened? Some sort of white-collar crime? What'd you do? You forgot to sign your tax returns or something this year?
Well, as you know, and as obviously Mom knows, since it's all I ever hear about, I don't have a job.
Well, yeah, I know, but I still figure you have to file. Well, what'd you do? Get involved with Greenpeace or something? What'd you guys do? Ram a Japanese whaling ship? What happened?
Nothing like that.
Chain yourself to bulldozer because some evil contractors wanted to bulldozer over a park and put up an oil refinery. Is that why you're in jail?
I wish.
Put Martin Sheen on the phone. Is he there, too? I know how you guys are.
I haven't
seen
him. You
take a stand, son. You're proud.
I'm scared.
What of?
I think I'm in some trouble.
The trouble? Just because you stood up to the man? You'll be out in no time.
Well, it wasn't anything like that. I stood up to somebody, finally. And,
I get it. You were leaving a honky-tonk with your best girl one night. Raining as you headed out to the pickup truck in the parking lot. And a couple local goons came at you with stilettos. You used your military training to turn the knife on one of them. Now they've thrown you in there for manslaughter.
I love the movie Con Air 2.
Yes.
And that's what Nick Cage
what happened?
Did. No, but I did kill somebody.
Drifter, high, beaked up on crank, delusional, sweating profusely, breaks into your home, thinks you're Satan and goes after you with a butcher knife so you defend yourself.
No, I killed somebody else.
You're driving. You had a few too many pops. It was raining hard. One of the wiper blades were broken. And you hit an old woman on a 3-wheeled bike.
Well, you're getting warmer. I did hit an old woman.
What? I don't understand. Who then?
You know the woman, as a matter of fact.
You Osama bin Laden's wife?
No, but your wife.
But I only have one wife. That's your mother.
Right.
What?
I killed her.
You killed Doris?
She's dead.
But
She was hassling me to get a job.
Believe it.
She wouldn't lay off.
Well, but wait a minute.
I got fed up.
Wait a minute.
Plus, her cooking's lousy.
What? Ow. Son, okay. So you gave her a lethal injection, and now she's resting peacefully in the apartment. I
beat her in the skull with a stone.
But okay. The point is she's intact. I'm going to need the body in order to give her a dignified burial.
Incorrect.
What do you mean?
I taught her a lesson.
What the?
I dismembered her. And then I threw her on the grill to show her what cooking's all about.
I sent you to space camp.
I wanted to be a cook. And did I grill her but good. I grilled her up. I threw her on the grill. She was, turns out, I think it runs in the family. She's a lousy cook. And based on what I grilled up out on the barbecue, I am too. She tasted awful.
All right, so let's review. You're not calling from prison because you've bailed out Martin Sheen.
Correct. That's right.
That much we know.
We're on the same page.
You're, in fact, my son.
Yes.
You killed my wife.
Yes.
Your mother.
Yes.
You dismembered her body.
After I crushed her skull with the stone.
With a rock, and you grilled it.
I grilled it, tasted it, thought it was lousy. Then I threw all the parts out in the garbage.
Well, you are now officially grounded. You are going to get a timeout, the likes of which no man has ever seen. I'm sorry. No Nintendo this weekend.
You're a jerk.
I'm sorry. I'm taking the Xbox and the Cheryl Tiegs poster, and you will spend a weekend in solitary with nothing but basic cable and TV dinners eaten from your room.
You're mean. No wonder I don't accomplish anything.
You're grounded for this weekend. You want me to add next weekend on? Keep going.
But I didn't.
Now you got next weekend. You want to go for the rest of the month?
Mom was always mean.
You just got the month of May.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You want to have a catch?
Should we use Mom's head? Thank you, and scene. Wow. Roller coaster there.
That was powerful.
All over the place. Ultimately, we learned that a father's love could not be trumped.